Wow. Guys, look at this. This road here is broken into pieces. My heart is actually pounding. You're right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be heading on a nice scenic drive through the mountains on a road called Winnats Pass. And then we're gonna be stopping off at Mam Tor and going for a little hike. So I'm gonna bring you guys all along. So today's Monday, and I was actually planning on filming a video yesterday, but I had to do a bit of maintenance on the car. So my rear left indicator had stopped working. I figured, you know, I couldn't really be driving without it because it's kind of dangerous, right? So yeah, I went and picked up some indicator lights and replaced them. But yeah, it was a pretty nice and easy fix. I say that, the back of the Aygo is so cramped when you're trying to like do any sort of maintenance. But yeah, it was fun. And you know, before having this car, I'd never really done any sort of maintenance on anything like mechanical. But that's another thing that's really enjoyable to me about having a car is, you know, learning how to do these little bits of maintenance. You know, you just get a sort of sense of accomplishment when you fix something by yourself. And as well as that, I also got some new tyres for the first time. So the Aygo, with it being front wheel drive, the front tyres were getting pretty worn out. They were getting kind of close to the legal limit, so I took it down to the tyre shop yesterday. And to be honest, it was a lot more of like a simple ordeal than I was expecting. Parked it up in front of the little garage, told the guys what size my tyres were, gave them my wheel locking nut, and yeah, they just went to work and they were done within like 10-15 minutes. And yeah, it was simple. So now, you know, we've got fresh tyres. I do feel like the car has like a bit more grip on the road, which is nice. So at the shop, the guy gave me the choice of getting like brand new tyres or part used ones. And I think they were roughly the same price, but the part used ones were like a better brand. And the guy recommended me to put the brand new ones on, so I did. This is one of them pedestrianised zones, it's a 20. It's such a pain driving through these. There we go. We're out the 20 zone now, finally. I remember my very first driving lessons, I remember going like 20, 25 miles an hour and it felt so fast. But now when I come across those pedestrianised zones like that are 20 miles an hour, it just feels like I'm crawling along. Not to mention the fact that you just get infinitely tailgated in places like that. There are some nice roads around here. I used to come around here quite a lot. My high school's like sort of in this area, so a lot of my friends used to live around here. So yeah, as for where we're headed today, it's a road called Winnats Pass. I was actually recommended this by someone in my comments, so I'll find the comment and put it on screen here. So thank you for the recommendation. And again, if you guys have any places that you want me to drive to, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new places to go to. And my dad also went here recently and was recommending it to me as well. So I thought, why not check it out? And it looks like insane from what I've seen on pictures. Sort of like a road that's like cutting through a mountain by the looks of it. So yeah, definitely looking forward to driving through there. So a little life update from me. I actually got a haircut the other day, which was my second haircut this year, which is kind of mad to say considering we're in August. So I had a haircut in like December last year, and since then I've been like kind of growing it out. And then I had a maintenance cut like a couple months ago. I know you guys can't really see my face in the videos, but until the other day I actually had quite long hair. But yeah, I've cut quite a lot of it off now, so I've just got like a fringe and like a bit of hair on the back. Like a mod cut, sort of. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to have like long hair. Like I remember watching wrestling when I was like a little kid. I was probably about 8, and I used to love Shawn Michaels. I wanted to have like long hair like Shawn Michaels, but yeah, I've kind of given up on that now. And we're on some scenic roads already. Level crossing? What? I've never drove across a level crossing in my life. So, let's see how this goes. Stop when lights show. Okay, got it. The lights aren't showing, so take it we can go. All right. That's funny. I was actually thinking the other day about, you know, what I've not done in the car yet. One of the things was driving across a level crossing, so that one crossed up the list. Next up is driving through a toll gate, I guess. Have you guys been anywhere nice this summer, or are you going anywhere nice? I've not been anywhere yet. I do want to try and go to the lakes at some point. There's a place I really want to go to called Derwent Water, which is like the backdrop that's used in one of my favourite games, Silent Hill 2. Alright, now we're on the national speed limit. Since I've learned to put my foot down a bit and not switch my gears too early, driving on roads like this has become so much more fun. The last time I went on holiday was December last year when I went to Amsterdam and Prague. That was really good. Prague is like such an underrated spot, Like the architecture and stuff is so nice there, and you know, there's so much history, and the food is actually really nice. I definitely recommend Prague as like a city break. I think I was only there for like 4 days, which is more than enough. Definitely one of my favourite places in Europe, up there with Greece and Cyprus. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to drive on a road like this today. I checked the route before I came and it said there was no motorways, so I was just expecting to like be driving on roads the whole time, but it's nice to give the car a bit of a run out on a road like this. Also, I've officially got a start date for my new job. You guys want to see my first time driving to my new job video? Let me know. But the only thing is, I've not been sorted out like a parking spot yet. I'm gonna have to park down the road and set off like mega early. That's the thing, right? With my current job, I've been able to walk there. Like it's been so close, so I can literally wake up like an hour before my shift, just get ready and walk there. But with my new one, it's a lot further away, so I'm gonna have to sort my sleep schedule out and get up a bit earlier. We've got a corner here, so I'm not going to overtake. I'll just wait up. You know, I'm not in a rush. I'll wait for the road to straighten out, and then yeah, we'll get around in here. Weird road surface. I've never driven one like this before. It's just crazy to me that somewhere like this is so close to like the urban like city area where I live. Like it's so nice to just get out of, you know, the built up concrete jungle, as they call it, every now and then and just get out into nature. Every time I go over 30 miles an hour I can hear stones like flicking up at my car. I like my windshield, so I'm just gonna take it slow so we get off this like weird little stretch. Okay, that's more like it. I've never seen double red lines before. What does that mean? I guess it means no stopping. Yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments. Low gear for 1 mile. Again, I've never seen that sign before. Is that telling me to stick it in second instead of third? Like, coming out to areas like this, you really do learn a lot. Like, there's a lot of signs and like road markings that you just don't see in the city. Just drove through a horse gate. Another one ticked off the list, and here we are, and wow. This is Winnats Pass. Wow. I can see why it told me to go in a low gear. This is like the steepest road I've ever seen. Must be at such like a high altitude right now. My ears have just started popping. That's the first time that's ever happened in my car. Imagine driving a bus through there. You know the saying you could fit a bus through there? I genuinely, I'm not sure if you could on that road. Right, we're nearly there now, so I'm just gonna look for somewhere to park up and then we'll be climbing the mountain. All right, we're here. I'm gonna hike up that mountain, so let's go. Sheep are so cool, man. Imagine getting to just chill with your friends in the sun all day, every day, on a mountain, and just like eat grass all day. That's my dream life. Guys, look at this. This road here is broken into pieces. This is actually a famous road. So basically landslips caused the road to give out, and since 1979 it's been closed off for cars. Right guys, so we've just been up the mountain and we've come back down. Now we're gonna head back home. Guys, it's not looking good. I've only got 7% of battery left on my phone and I'm 48 minutes away from home. Gonna have to get a move on here, and I really hope that my battery lasts because I have no idea how to get back from here. Yo. Oh my. I know they say you're not meant to slow down for animals and that, but my heart is actually pounding. What was that bird doing? My Aygo is loud as anything. When I took it to the tyre shop, the guy thought my exhaust was going on it. That's how loud it is. Maybe I should have beeped it. Okay, this is a tight fit. And we ended up going on a proper side quest then. So my plan was just to drive to the foot of the mountain and then climb it and then come back down and drive home, right? But I realised that I'd parked in the car park of this like cavern, right? We're coming back up Winnats Pass here, so we'll get some nice views on the go. And basically it turned out that you had to go and verify your parking at this cavern. So I went in just to see how I could verify my parking, and it actually looked really interesting. It was a whole like underground cave network that you could go and walk around and like listen to like a guided tour, right? Oh. Just crossing the road, are we? You've got to love when animals are just so used to humans. You just don't even get scared by like anything. So yeah, I actually ended up buying a ticket for that cavern and I had to walk around it for like 45 minutes. I'll put some videos on the screen, but yeah, it was really interesting. And yeah, I'm glad I went. I was not planning on going there at all, but it just stopped off on the way. I guess a lot of things in life are like that. Like even if you have a goal, you know, and you're working towards that, a lot of the best things in life are the unexpected things that happen along the way. I think it's important to enjoy the journey as well as the destination. And that's why I always love doing little side quests like that. Just stopping off at places and, you know, doing things that I hadn't planned. So the way that I found out that I had to verify my parking at that cavern was because I asked the person who parked next to me, I was like, how do you pay for parking here? And she told me that I had to go into the cavern. It was literally like being set a side quest on a game. And anyway, she pointed to my mic, which I had like clipped to my chest, and she was like, are you a vlogger? And I was like, yeah, kind of. And she wished me good luck for the channel as well. Nice little Honda Jazz there. I really do have a liking for Honda Jazzes, right? And I was reading Tokyo Ghoul the other day, and there was like an intense fight going on in like a car park, and there was just a Honda Jazz like just parked up in the manga, which I thought was really funny. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. So I hope you all enjoyed. It's been a really fun video to film. I was only planning on driving to the mountain and then pretty much coming straight back home, but it's turned into a nice day out. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.